Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A year ago, I had a near-death-like experience, and ever since then, I could pick up on energies, and I can even hear from God itself. I was told that it would take me 14,422 lifetimes for my soul's journey to be completed. So I decided to start a social media platform so I could help more people, speed this train on up, and finally get the heck up off this planet. I'm tired. I'm ready to go. Guys, welcome back to Instructions for Humanity. It is your girl, your spiritual teacher, Tahirah, where I teach the divine message I received that we are all one in love. Grow with me, guys. Love with me. It's going to be a great ride. Okay, guys, episode 2 of the emails that I received from the interview from the JeffMara podcast I did. That's going to be linked in the description box. Guys, go and watch it. It is very, very telling. I received so many emails showing so much love and support from you guys. That is the reason why I am here teaching on the YouTube. Okay, I'm new to the YouTube streets, but I like it. Okay? Okay, guys, what do I want to say? You know how I like to do it. I like to just jump in and get right to it. First, we are going to read the email that I received. Then I'm going to give my intuitive response. And then we are going to hear from Spirit to see what Spirit got to say. Because sometimes Spirit got to get some things off Spirit's chest. Okay. Guys, I give funny titles to each and every episode. Now, guys, this is not to demean anybody's experience. God has a personality, and we should too. So this is going to be episode 2 of the emails, and I am calling it, I don't need a man to satisfy my needs. I'm taking this show on the road. Okay, guys, in all seriousness, let me go ahead and get into that email we received. Here we go. I haven't had any true friends or boyfriend. I'm not interested in dating because it stresses me out trying to live up to others' expectations for approval. I also would rather not have friends if they're just gonna stab me in the back instead. I'm not married and I don't have any kids. I was never close to my father for various reasons, and I feel like my mom is disappointed in me because I haven't gone very far in life. None of my siblings are close, even like strangers, likely due to how we were raised. My sister even hates me, so no contact there. I'm all alone. So I don't know why I am here. Confused. First, I just want to say thank you for reaching out to me, giving me this information in hopes that, just believing that I would be able to help you, if even in just the smallest way. So I do thank you. Guys, when I was reading that, I can feel her pain, right, guys? I'm an empath, so I can feel it, even in every word. Every word, I could feel her taking shots at herself. God, lowering her frequency. Her frequency is so low right now. So, guys, by the end of this video, we are gonna uplift her, right? And put her back on the divine source energy frequency, because that is who she is. Okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead and read my intuitive response. I've been through very similar things as you. Feeling like I don't belong, feeling like it's hard to connect to people, especially some of those in my own family. I could be wrong, but I get the sense that you're living out of fear and not love. I don't want that for you, and I know you don't either. One thing you have to know is that you are accepted by God. And that is all the validation you need. I had to learn that too. And at times I still struggle with it. The path we spiritual cosmic beings have chosen, it is a lonely path. But I still believe that God will provide good people who we can surround ourselves with. But you must believe that it is possible in order to receive it. Love is a beautiful thing, and I want you to allow yourself to experience the fullness of life. And at the core of that is love. Okay? So that is what I responded to this beautiful soul that needs our help, right? She has a lot of burdens on her. Please send her love, positivity, strength, and light, guys, right? Okay, now we're going to hear the recording I did. Now, I'm going to play just about a minute and a half or so because I was saying the young lady's name, so, I don't want to put that on the video. But, guys, I really take this seriously. Before I go into meditation, I thank the great universal spirit. I thank the Lord. I thank Jesus. I thank Mother God of the living waters, right? I thank the trees of wisdom. I thank everything because we are all one in love. I thank my higher self, my spirit guides. So that way all cylinders are working, right? So I can get these messages through. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the divine source, energy God itself, had to say to this beautiful, beautiful soul.
She needs to get out of her way. If she doesn't remove her mind from her superficial troubles, it will cost her her life in the way of happiness and sanity. She expects bad, so she receives bad. She can change simply by changing how she feels. She has imprisoned herself mentally and spiritually and physically. That is why she doesn't want the touch of another. Once she unlocks the chains that she put up around her, mentally, spiritually, and physically, that is when her life will change and become full. I may seem to be in the background, but I am with you. But I can't do it for you. So I watch from a bird's eye, willing and ready to assist when asked.
Okay, guys. So we heard a bit of what the divine source, energy God, had to say. And guys, we're going to go ahead and unpack this. And by the end of this video, she's going to be filled with so much strength. I believe it. Okay, lots to unpack here. First thing I want to say is the first thing Source Energy God said. She needs to get out of her way. If she does not remove her mind from the superficial troubles, it will cost her her life in the way of happiness and sanity. Guys, let's unpack that. When I was reading her email, remember I said it was like she was taking shots at herself. Boom, boom, no friends, no boyfriend, no marriage, no children, no family members. My mom's disappointed, no relationship with my dad, and my sister hates me. Guys, she's lowered her frequency. She's made those problems bigger than what they need to be. God said here, those are superficial troubles, right? They are, because the superficial is the earth school we're on, the earthly troubles of this life. Real troubles, guys, is troubles of the soul. Like someone's trying to take our soul, or our soul has become darkened by some event. Guys, those are real troubles. God said, no, all of these things you're going through are superficial. They're on the surface, because remember, this is our earth suit, right? It's just an overlay on top of our soul. They're superficial. That's what God's saying, right? So we can overcome superficial things, guys. If she doesn't, it's going to cost her her life in the way of happiness and sanity, guys. It's going to make her go crazy. She has to stop this. It's going to make her go crazy, and she will never be happy, guys. Get out of your own way. I do this too. Okay? And we can all learn from this. That's what God is saying. These are superficial troubles. Okay? She expects bad, so she receives bad. Right? Here's another thing. Source keeps using she. She needs to get out of her way. She expects bad, so she receives bad. Right? Have great expectations for your life. Guys, we have to be living a life of purpose. That's how you have great expectations. Know exactly what is your divine path. Walk it out to the best of your ability. Guys, okay? That's going to help you. That's going to help keep you positive and keep you going, keep you energized, keep your spirit bright. Here's another she. She has imprisoned herself mentally, spiritually, and physically. That is why she doesn't want the touch of another. Guys, I don't know if you know, but her energy was so heavy. It was hard for me to breathe when I was doing this. I felt her pain, guys. It felt like someone was sitting on my chest. It was hard for me to get these words out. It was hard for me to complete this for her. She needs to get out of her way. She expects bad. She receives bad. She has imprisoned herself. God has just shown her a mirror, right? Every person in your life, everything in your life is to show you to yourself so that you can refine your soul. She's taken all those shots about herself, right? God is just showing her back, mirroring back what she already said about herself. She's imprisoned herself mentally, spiritually, physically. Guys, I wouldn't even be surprised if her diet wasn't clean, right? Because that's what God says. She's imprisoned. She's imprisoned, right? But God can free her of that. Here's another. Here's the answer, okay? Once she unlocks the chains that she put around her mentally, spiritually, and physically, that is when her life will change and become full. There's your answer. As simple as it is, God said, you have done all these things to yourself. So guess what? You have the key. Forgiveness is the key. You need to forgive yourself. There's something you're holding on to. You haven't forgiven yourself. You have the key. God said you need to unlock it. Once she unlocks, that means you have the ability to unlock. So that means you have the key, right? You just forgot that you had it. So you don't know that you can use it, but you have it. I want you to know that, okay? That is when your life will change and become full. So when she said she doesn't know why, she's trying to understand all of this. She just doesn't know why. She's here. Yeah. You're imprisoned. You're holding a key. It's like you are inside of a cell, guys. I'm giving an analogy. She's inside of a jail cell, right? She has all this conflict with everybody else in the cell. God has given this to me. She's holding a huge key. Like, those old school keys that, you open something up like an old school, and they're like huge. They're long. She's holding this key in her hand. She's looking at it. But at the same time, she's like, I just wish that I could get out of here. And it's like, you have the key. Use it. That's what God is saying, okay? And I like that. Now, I love this one. He said, I may seem to be in the background, but I am with you. But I can't do it for you. This is big, guys. He also goes on to say, I watch. So I watch from a bird's eye. God is watching us, guys. Guys, when you look up at the clouds, you think those are just clouds? No. Guys, you can see things in those clouds. They're not clouds, guys. Change your frequency and you can see what's really there. The angelics are watching us, right? They're here with us. They're watching. God said, I'm watching from a bird's eye view because I can't do it for you. But he's tuned into what you're going through. He's watching and he's ready and willing to assist. And here it is. When asked. How many times have we gone through things, guys, but we never ask for help? Something as simple as just some schoolwork, right? And we don't go and get the extra help from the teacher, or, we're at work and we're having problems. We're having issues with something that we've been trying to troubleshoot it, but it's not working out. But instead of going to get help, we just let it sit there and fester. Guys, there's always people to help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. I don't care what you're going through. We all need help from time to time. I need help too. We all need help. So God said you have to ask for it. Our angels are there, our guides. Do you know how many guides? Do you know how many angels we have behind us? Loved ones from our lineage, they're behind you, guys. They're infinite numbers behind you, giving you love. But you have to ask in order to receive it, guys, in order to receive the divine help. That's what happened to me. But then when I started asking, I started to go into meditation daily. And that's when I met Mother God of the Living Waters. She introduced herself to me because I was in trouble. And I was asking for help. I was reaching out. And Mother God answered. And I don't care what anybody says. Why are you saying Mother God? I don't care, because guess what? Mother God is God. She's Mother God of the living waters that nourishes us, guys. There would be no life without water, without divine water. You have no idea how important it is. And she saved me. She's my mama, okay? And she can do the same for you, okay? This one I love. This really makes you understand that God is more like us than you think, or we are more like him than we think. He said, "Come to me, my daughter, and I will give you rest then, for I fear that your fear will consume you." Guys, God has fear too, not just us. He said it, I fear that your fear will consume you. Guys, it's okay to be afraid from time to time. It's okay to be feeling the way you feel, guys. We have emotions, guys. God has emotions. He just said, I fear. He's empathizing with you. I fear that your fear, because he can't help you. He can't physically come down here and do the work for you. He's watching. He's like, okay, please just take that key out. The key you got in your hand, turn it. You can free yourself. You can do it. You can do it. He's like, oh, I fear this will consume you. Okay? But it is all good in love, right? So all of these problems will be made good in love. And guys, what is she lacking? Love. She says she never had a boyfriend and she doesn't have any friends. She doesn't have a good relationship with her dad and her mother's disappointed. She's lacking love. God said, but it is all good in love. So love begets more love. So you need to raise your vibrations and get on the same frequency, the love frequency. And we're going to give that to you. We're going to leave those comments and spread the love frequency to you, that yellow energy, right? Which is love, which is healing love. Okay? And then he says the most epic thing. He pleads with her. He says, please fight the good fight with me. And I just love that because he's watching and he's pleading with his daughter to wake up, to raise her vibration, to realize these are just superficial things. These are just matters of the earth life. Okay? He said, fight with me. So what does that mean? He's going to fight with you. If you fight, he's going to fight. He's going to meet you. He's going to meet you in the middle. And he's going to fight the battles with you. God said it. That's special. That is special. I want you to know that. I want you to sit with all this, right? Replay it over again. I can feel you have a sensitive heart too, just as me. Baby girl, I want you to know that I love you, okay? I love you. The divine source energy God loves you. But I have to keep it real with you because I love you. Right now, you're looking in the mirror, right? I'm showing you to yourself. God is showing you to yourself. He's saying you did this, right? He's saying you did it to yourself. You've imprisoned yourself. But don't fear because you have the key, right? You can unlock the chain is what he said. He said, please fight the good fight with me. He's going to fight with you. But if you don't stand up to fight, he's just going to stay and watching from the bird's eye. So get in the game. Get in the love game. That's what God is saying. Love is the answer. It's all good in love, right? Girl, let me give you some girly advice. Sorry, this is just woman to woman. Go and get you a boyfriend, okay? Go and get someone you can talk to. He doesn't have to be a boyfriend. Doesn't even have to be all the way somebody you see having a long future with, but just to feel that masculine energy, just to exchange and have conversations, deep conversations, you know? And go and get you some new friends. I don't know what these friends have did. You said they stabbed you in the back. Go and get you some new friends. And when you do, you make sure that you are upright, okay? Because I can sense that you've done a lot of this, but you don't think that you have because you're imprisoned, right? What do a lot of people in jail do? They make excuses, guys. I've done it. I'm older than you. I've done it all. Trust me. I've done it. But you need to love. You need to allow yourself to love. I want that for you. God wants that for you, okay? But once you have that love, you need to raise the frequency and be on the frequency of love. Otherwise, you're gonna bring all of these people down in your life. Okay? You're beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. You're passionate. You care. I felt it in your spirit. I know you want love. You're jaded. I got jaded too. Life can do that. We have the thing called these 5 senses. They keep us in our emotions. They keep us caged in, but guys, they're not real. There's other senses outside of the 5 senses, which is freedom. Those 5 senses will keep you in your lower self, okay? I don't want you to be in your lower self anymore. God said he's going to fight with you, okay? Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there because the video is kind of running a bit long. So I'm going to leave it there. But I hope this resonated with any of you beautiful people out there. Guys, support this channel. I have a divine vision. I know exactly where I'm headed, exactly where I'm going. We need millions of subscribers, right? Because we are going to change the course of humanity forever and ever. We're going to live in the divine essence, that we are all one in love, guys. Yes, feels so good every time I say it. Okay, guys, go ahead, click that notification bell. Like I said, I'm going to be posting because I got to get off this planet. This is it. I'm not coming back anymore. This is my last lifetime, guys. Okay, I might be a spirit guide or something else, but I'm not coming back. So don't even ask me, so group, so family, so tie. Ain't happening. Ain't gonna do it. So what else do I want to say? Like the video, guys. I put everything. I put literally all of my energy into this, guys. I can feel the energies from all of you guys for like the rest of the day, guys. It is draining. I put everything I have into it, guys. All you have to do is click that like button and share. Share these messages, right? Share these divine instructions for humanity so we can get the heck up off the earth school. Guys, I love you. God loves you. The plants, the trees, the bees, they all love you. And I'm gonna say it. Yes, I'm gonna say it. Love is the way, forgiveness is the key, and truth is the light that guides us home. Be well.